everybody. I've pulled myself away from the trial. I've had it playing while I've been doing some work as well. So there we go. Right, for those of you who've got no idea what I'm going on about, you know what? It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. It's just like a trial that I'm watching right now. Anyway, welcome to the last, 20 minutes of celebration if you're in the UK. So if you're wanting to sign up, you need to go get off this live and go and do it if you're in the UK. If you're in Europe, it's too late. If you're in the States, you've still got time, or Canada. Hello, everybody. But yeah, if you're in the UK and you're still wanting to get those orders in, you better go do it now. I won't mind. Please go for it. So if you're watching this on the replay, don't bother. Just stay with me. Stick with me. Let's have some fun. So, hello, Miss Sherry. You know, Sherry's moved because she's back watching me. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Janice. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Paula. Linda. Joanna, Jodie, Judy. We've got the 3 J's. Joanna, Jodie, Judy, all saying hello at the same time. I love it. Hello, Miss Vicky. Hi, Heather. Hi, Sally. Hi, Nicola. Nicola Davis has just rejoined. Awesome, Nicola. What part of the world are you and who did you join with? Hi, Miss Candy. Hello. Hello, Miss Valerie Zimmerman. You made a live. Yay. Okay. So I asked a friend to pick out some colours and that's what they picked out. So thank you. I don't know if she's watching on the live. And I am going to give you, this is a bit risky this is, but I have numbered my stamp sets. Well, theoretically, metaphorically. So I've numbered them. I've got 75 stamp sets on there. I've removed celebration. But so if, hold on, I've got to point in the right direction. So that's 1 and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah, 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 up to 40. And then, get my finger in the right place. And then, there we go. And then it's 41 to 75 along the bottom. So type your numbers in now. So I'm just going to go by how it comes up on my live stream. I just have to do it that way. So I've got a pen. I've got my grid paper here. So shout out your numbers between 1 and 75. Yay! With Sandra Roberts. Sandra will be happy. Awesome. 1 at a time, Joanna. 1 at a time. So I'm going to take your first number, Joanna, 6. Then Carol's 21. Yes, congratulations, Nicola. Yeah, she's fab. I saw Sandra earlier this year. So there we go. 6, 21, 77, 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what's the other one? 13. Thank you. That got you waking up, didn't it? Hello, Miss Audrey. Hello. Okay, I reserve the right to add more. I will go back, scroll back if they are maybe just like full of sentiments or something. So can you guys hear me? Okay, let me just check I've got the mic on the correct mic. Properties. Yes, I am on the correct mic here. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm going to stop reading comments. So 6 and 21. So we have got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'll come back to 70. I'll do 7 and 13 and 22. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 22. Yes. Framed occasions. And then 70. Okay, so presume that's going to be, I think that's going to be that one. Let me just check though. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No, Ruth, what are you doing? 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, maybe I got it wrong. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I did get it right. Oh, right, I better get them. Right, so one of them is Butterfly Brilliance, but I'm going to take the one out that I've chopped up. So, there we go. Right. What are the numbers for? I'm picking out stamp sets. Yeah, so basically I've got 75 stamp sets on my shelf and you guys have picked out. Are you ready? Ready to see them? Let's get the light on. Get the light on. There we go. Hello, Caroline. Patricia's just come in from walking her dog, Bruce. That's a good name, Bruce. Right, we have framed occasions. Yes. Eden's Garden. If you put an order in for celebration in the next 20 minutes, you can earn that when you spend £90. And you get the dies as well. Framed Florets, Beauty of Friendship, Bamboo Beauty, and Butterfly Brilliance. Oops. Good stamp sets. Okay. Right, and then we've got Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Grey Granite, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, and Pear Pizzazz. So, whenever I get given colour challenges, particularly for sort of floral stamping, what I tend to do is immediately pick out maybe the two that I'm going to use for my leaves. Okay, so if it's got a green, that kind of makes life a bit easier. So we'll take the green out there. And then because you can get yellow leaves, I'm also going to take Crushed Curry out and say, right, those are the leaf colours. Possibly I will use the yellow as a centre of a flower as well. But if I keep those separate, I know that then the leaves are going to make sense. Okay, so this leaves Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, Grey Granite, and Fresh Freesia for my floral elements. And yes, I am wearing 4 rings today. I don't know if you guys noticed. I was just sorting out some jewellery and I found my peridot stacker rings, my little thin rings, and I thought, oh, I want to wear those together. And then I thought, oh, if I wear those, then my pearly ring is going to sit nicely there on the fattier part of my finger. So I've just been wearing them like that all day today. And I just think they look so pretty. Should I have got something for celebration upon rejoining? You should have got £170 of product, Nicola. That was the deal, your extra deal. Did you spend 99 or 125? If you spent 125, you should be getting the little mini cut and emboss machine. That was the offer, the sign up offer. You won't be getting any celebration items. That's a different offer. That's for customers, whereas you signed up, so you would have got it. Hello, Miss Jenny. Hello. Okay, so we have Bamboo Beauty, which is one of my favourite stamp sets, actually. All right, let's have a look. What florals have we got here? Okay, so this one here is a distinctive stamp. Sorry, sometimes the words come a bit too slow. And so I find with this one, it always stamps out kind of lighter than you think it's going to, but that's kind of like fun. So you paid 99, Nicola, so you will be getting an extra £40 of product. So normally you get £130 of product for £99, but you would have chosen 170 this time. Well, I hope you did anyway. Yeah, so that was the deal. Yeah. Okay, so I've chosen to use Grey Granite as a bit of a kind of background to what I'm doing. So I'm just going to stamp that there, and there, as you can see, as a bit of a kind of background. Actually, it's almost like this is another foliage type stamp. But anyway, yeah, didn't think that one out properly, did I, Ruth? Never mind. Just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. And I like to twist the stamp as I go, so that it, you know, you're not always getting exactly the same angle. And I think I want a stamped off one up there. Okay, there we go. That's the first lot there. Oh, good choice, Caroline. Yeah, good choice. Okay. And I think I'll come back to that later. So I was thinking of then stamping the florets over the top. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I just noticed something. Will that stamp there, will that colour in that for me? Sorta, kinda. What about this image here? Ooh, okay, we could try that out. I know it's not exact, but you know, we could give it a go. So if we stamp that with Starry Sky, so this might be an experiment that's just going to fail, but you know what? If you don't experiment, you don't discover. So I'm going to take the bullet, metaphorically. Goodness me, I shouldn't say that when I'm watching a murder trial. Hello, Ross Rubby. Lovely to see you. Okay. Hello, Miss Inika. Nice to see you. Did you see my messages yet? Hi, Barb. Which Barb? Which Barb's arrived? Bruce was your maternal grandmother's name. Oh, that's nice. Keeping it in the family. I like it. Oh, hi, Jude. Yeah, that one, Nicola. Okay, so this stamp seems to fit really nicely in between those kind of sections that I stamped full strength. So I'm not going to fight the imagery by trying to stamp this on top of the full strength. I'm just going to go in between because it just feels that that's what I should be doing. So sometimes if you don't have a master plan when you're doing some stamping, just kind of go with your gut and think, okay, let's not have things fighting with each other too much on the page. So I'm just going to, you know, go with it. So although it may seem strange to be mixing a outline stamp with a, you know, a, what's this called, distinctive one, it's just patterns. We're just adding pretty patterns together, so I'm not going to kind of worry too much about it, and I'm just going to keep stamping and see what we come up with. Hello, Janine. Janine's just putting the soup on. What are you cooking, Janine? What soup are you making? Come on, let's have a new recipe for soup, please. Oh, I'm going to leave that open because I might just choose something else out of here. Quite like the idea of these florals. Being able to kind of adapt the design a bit by pulling the floral out. Lovely to see you, Barb. Lovely to see you. So I like how by having these individual flowers, you can make the whole thing look very individual by how you stamp them together. Look, oh, I can fit one just in there. Just find a little paler space. Oh, Janice, I'm so sorry to hear that. What a shock. Oh, Nicola's been making soup as well. Four mushroom and 4 sweet potato, carrot and red onion. Nice. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. So I've used that one. Used Eden's Garden. I might not use all of the ones that I've got on here. Might do a secondary one. Ooh, I just thought I can stick butterflies in here. Ooh. Okay. Janine will be happy. Go slightly smaller. I think I'll go slightly smaller. Oh yes, I forgot you were coming down, Caroline. Hi, Jan. Excuse me, let me just have a quick sip. Hi, Anne. Oh, I hope you had a good journey, Caroline. If I remember, Monday was a cold day. Hi, Rosie. Nice to see you. Hi, Nina. So I feel that I can stamp the butterflies over the stronger grey granite because the design of it has got more substance. So that's why I'm stamping them there. Okay, that looks good. So I do have fresh freesia as an option, and I'm wondering whether to do fresh freesia or Tahitian tide as my colours for the butterflies. I do have Tahitian tide stamping blends, but I might just wait for that just to dry properly before I do any colouring, so I might leave that for a second. Fresh freesia. Now I was going to have a go at seeing if I can stamp. Where have I put it? Where have I put it? Where have I put it? That flower. Should I put it back in? Yeah, I'll put it back in here. Oops. I was going to see if this would work as a kind of faux colouring in element. I'm just going to pop my stamping mats back under because I'm using the photopolymer stamp. Oh, that's good, Caroline. Hello, Miss Denise. Love that you're using the outline of flowers for a different look. Ah, thank you. Right, so I'm just moving my camera because just didn't look quite right. Right, let the experiment begin. Okay. That's not too bad. I know it's not perfect, but it's just giving a bit of a kind of impression, isn't it, of it being coloured in. And it saves me having to go in and hand colour it all in, to be honest. I mean, you know, there are some stamp sets that are designed to do this. You know, you get two-step stamping ones which are not designed to be specific, you know, really precise. So I don't think that's too bad. Gives a bit of an impression. Right, now this is the one that I'm not sure about because there isn't. I know what, I'm just gonna take off the bottom portion of that flower. Try that again. It's okay-ish. Hello, Safina. Hi, Louise. You'd offer us all a fruit pasta, but we've only got lemon and lime left. Well, that's good. That's my favourite. I like the tanginess of a fruit pasta. So I don't know. I don't know if you can see. I'm kind of trying not to ink up that bottom flower, but then I think I forget what I've inked. Oh dear. Anyway, it's still faster than colouring them in individually, I have to say. Oh, two more, then I'm done. Is that it? Oh no, another one there. Oh, right, got all the flowers done anyway. Okay. So then let's look at what leaves we've got. We've got those ones, and then there are these ones from Eden's Garden, which I think if I combine those with, you know, where the line up for the framed florets goes, I think this could work. When it all soaks in and gets dotted, yeah, if it gets dotted, I'm not sure it's going to get dotted, because look, there's not any massive dottage on this choice of stamps. I may have to, oh, mind you, this, look, there's dottage within the leaf. Linda's my kind of like inner peace voice that tells me everything's going to be okay. Because she understands the ink. She always says, wait for it to soak in. She's right. She's right because she's experienced. She knows these things. Oh, good, Inika. Yes, built-in dotted. I don't feel I have to like cover every single one. It's just, you know, where the mood takes me. All right, so that's given it a little hint of the green now, which is nice. It's worked really well. Then there are some finer elements too, like this one here. Which I think I'll use again with the Pear Pizzazz because it's just different. Such a sweet texture. Now Pear Pizzazz has got kind of, it has got slight greyish tones to it. And I don't know whether it's because I've got the grey granite on it that it's kind of really pulling those grey tones out. But to me, Pear Pizzazz can sometimes feel bright to me, but today it's feeling grey. So, hi Jane. Hi Donnie. Hi M. Wyman. Dottage has to be done. Well, someone better pick the right number. Do you want me to hint what number you need to be picking so I can have dottage later? So for those of you who are just coming in, the colours were chosen by a friend earlier this evening. Just, you know, I just said, oh, I'll pick some colours. And then the stamp sets were picked by numbers. Oh, where are they? There we go. There they are. People just called out random numbers between 1 and 75. And that's how we ended up with the numbers. Right, so still got the Tahitian to add to the butterflies. So very quickly add some of that on. So this is the dark Tahitian tide. You know what, I'll just finish off with the light before I move on. So this is the lighter. So when you buy the alcohol markers, of which these are, you get them in sets of 2. And it enables blending to be a bit easier. Now, on this occasion, I'm not being really careful about my blending. I'm just kind of throwing on some darker colour and then popping some lighter colour in between. And because the stamp has already got a fair amount of detail on there, and I don't really want to be laying down too much ink that might reactivate the ink I've already put down. So I'm just very quickly powering through here, just getting the colour on. And you can lay down the light first, you don't necessarily have to do the dark first, so I'll show you both ways work. Absolutely fine. Because it's got quite a broad sort of brush tip on one side, you can lay that colour down very quickly. And then on the other side it's a bullet nib. To be honest, I probably could have got away with just using the light. Oh, I'm being a bit messy now. There we go. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. So I feel now that we need a few more other sort of blue elements to it. I'm wondering if I could actually have some blue leaves. I've still got yellow to go yet, I know that. I'm just going to go for it. Why not? I've still got crushed curry to get in there. But... oh, now you're on the big screen. Oh, good, Heather. Good. I'm glad you're learning. Yeah, you'll get faster. Oh, I like putting this blue in it. It's kind of balanced it out. It's added a brightness that I feel it needed. So I've got a class on Friday night, if anyone's interested. My Friday, South Pacific, Saturday morning, Friday afternoon for you in the further west than me, in USA and Canada. And it's the Emboss Resist Technique class, so you need to have clear embossing powder for that. I have got spaces if anyone wants to join. Hi Navarana! So don't know the plan, but I would love for the butterflies to be really bright and stand out on this background. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can achieve that by popping some yellow behind the blue. I think they're probably brighter in real life than they are coming out on the screen. Yeah, what do you think, Navarana? Yellow? Oh, well done, Jan. Way to go, Jan. Right, so I do have this leaf that I haven't used yet, this one. I'm thinking if I stamp that very carefully, sorry, ink it up very carefully, I can make a really pretty nest of leaves to go behind the blue of the butterflies. Lovely to see you, Navarana. How are you doing? I think that's better. Just kind of brightens it up a little bit more. Oh, gold embossing. Yeah, I'm restricted to the stamp sets that got pulled out, Navarana. So what happened was I asked people to give me numbers between 1 and 75, and these were the numbers here. And so I've had to just pull out those stamp sets that were on my shelf. So someone was even mentioning dottage earlier, and really, I'm just trying to, live by the challenge. Someone gave me the challenge. Well, you guys gave me the challenge, so I'm living by it. So sometimes it's good to have these restrictions and not always have the things that you normally would turn to make designs and make them work for you. Okay, so I think the yellow is helping a little bit there. So I wanted to add in some of the bamboo. Don't want to put too much through there, but it'd be nice to have that kind of architectural element, I think, and maybe actually doing it in the grey granite, because this is quite a strong stamp. That could work. Everything is better gold embossed. It is. It's true. I mean, my taps look fabulous now they've been gold embossed. Thank you, Audrey. So for those of you who don't know Navarana, she does gorgeous, gorgeous printing with jelly plates and stencils and all kinds of fun stuff. She's my friend from Denmark, who we met via here, YouTube. YouTube has a lot to answer for, doesn't it? Bringing people together, you know, making us be friends with one another, you know, sharing information. I know. I would then restamp the butterflies to make the lines in gold. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, if I got my Stamper-majig out, I could maybe do that. If I did it exactly over the gold line, if I did it exactly... Oh, no, I didn't mean to go right through that butterfly. Sorry. Anyway. I haven't used my gold flakes for a little while, actually. Right, tell you what I haven't used. Oh, I haven't used this. Now, I am missing that little one. You know what? I'm going to reserve the right not to use that one. But what I think I will do is return to using some of these. No, butterflies were harmed. I know. I didn't chop any heads off. Haven't chopped any wings off yet. Well, hello to all of you watching, all 86 of you. I've been having some good viewing numbers this week. So thank you for joining me. It's always nice to know that you guys appreciate what you're seeing. So I'm using this blue leaf as a bit of a kind of filler contrast against the butterflies. Navarana made a good point of trying to make these butterflies stand out. And one way to do that is to add contrast just by the side of whatever it is that you're trying to highlight. I might just do that again. There we go. Hi, Regina. Good choice not to use it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it just didn't. If I'd... one way to have used it was to use those trees as a background. But I had already done it with the stamp from Eden's Garden, so I didn't feel like I needed to add any more. It is a good texture stamp, those leafy tree stamps. So if you do have it, it is a good one. Good one. Stamped One Sheet Wonders. I'm going a bit bonkers with this blue leaf, aren't I? Oh well. Couple more. There. Now, this one also has my favourite leaf. Which I don't think I can resist not choosing. So I'm following the lines of the bamboo because I've already got that kind of length there. So just following it up. Hi, Michelle Bernot. Bernot or Bernot? from Bethesda. Nice name, Bethesda. We have a lot of Bethesdas in Wales. We have lots of chapels called Bethesda. So I feel like I just need some extra dark blue around these ones. And I still haven't used, there's this nice berry one in here as well. That one. Could use that. I've got space for it. Hi Diana, hi there. You just popped up in my recommended feed. Hi from Australia. Well, you're very welcome, Diana. What do you hand make? Hi, Ms. Janka. I just saw someone say hello to you, so I'm saying hello. Yeah, we're mainly crafters and stampers on this chat, but we have people of all different nationalities. Oh, my husband's reminding me to put money in my son's parent pay account. Basically, it's a school, like it's a school card, so that they can have food. And I forgot to put it in there this morning, so I guess he had some food today, but it means that he needs to have some credit. Oops. I will do that afterwards so that my child can eat tomorrow. So the products I'm using are by a company called Stampin' Up, and they are available in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium and Ireland, and also New Zealand, Australia, Canada, the USA. So if you like what you see, all the products you see me use are current, so they should either be in stock or coming into stock. Right, so to brighten this up, I don't have a crushed curry pen, but I do have a crushed curry pencil, and I'm wondering whether just to go around some of these butterflies, just to brighten them up a bit. No, that's not crushed curry, that's not even Stampin' Up. No, I thought I had a crushed curry pencil. Pumpkin pie. That's daffodil. Oh, maybe I don't. I lied just then. Naughty Ruth. No, don't have one. Cajun. No, wrong colour. I suppose I could just get some colour direct. The blue butterfly pops. Oh, good. You have a friend just leaving Austria. What, to live somewhere else, or to, I don't know. Oh, night-night. Caroline, rest well. Yeah, you've had a busy few days. Oh, look at that. That really makes it pop. I'm colouring in around the butterflies. Trying to, anyway. That's better. Yay! That does work. Right, any more for any more? I'm trying to think where I could squeeze some more fresh freesia in. Oh, I do have a little bit of dottage here. Let's do a little bit of fresh freesia dottage, and then that will be it, I think, for today. Thank you, Annika. It did, didn't it, Regina? So, did Diana tell us what she makes? Yes, we've got Diane and Diana, not to confuse us at all. So, yes, Diana, so sorry if you have already told us. What do you make? So I've decided to cluster these little dots so that they actually, they don't look like they're just sort of, what's the word? Pimples. I think when you cluster them together, they look like more intentional, and they look like they could be, I don't know, little tufts of, like fluffs of pollen, or, you know, floating off into the air. Whereas if you kind of like dot all over it, they can pull the eye across the page in the wrong way. So that's why I tend to, with smaller little dots like this, cluster them up. I'm kind of looking for the gaps. For the boring spaces, I'm thinking what needs some extra love. Obviously, there's not a lot of space, you know, up here near where the butterflies are, but there's the odd little gap. But they're mainly, yeah, up here. So there we go. That's the detail. What's that? Hi, Catherine. Happy to have the chance to catch a live. One good effect of being snowed in. Oh, sweetie. Gotta love a bit of dottage. Audrey, you looked away for a second. Uh-oh. Just going over and darkening some of the edges of some of these butterflies, because I'm wondering if that will just help to make them pop just a little bit more, especially as what can happen when you're stamping a one-sheet wonder like this if you haven't masked. Now, if I'd masked off the butterflies, I wouldn't necessarily have this problem, but I'm lazy, so I don't always mask. It just means you've got some overlapping stamping going on, so you may just need to go in and redefine the edges of your focal points, which the butterflies are really. You know, all that stamping, all those flowers, all those dots, all those leaves are there actually to fulfill one purpose. They're there to be the backdrop for the butterflies. Okay, and you have to kind of decide that and go, okay, what's my focal point? Yes, the detail is all there, but if my butterflies fade into the background, it's pointless. So, well, that's what it is for this one anyway. It might be something else when you do it. There we go. Anyone looking at that page knows you're lazy. Oh, Carol, listen, the more you get to know me, you realise I'm a really lazy crafter. Oh, now the way to get away with doing a bit of dottage is to do flickage dottage, which we can do. So, ooh, that's so pretty. It's so nice against the yellow. I will show you the close-up in a second. It's so pretty. Yeah, so to qualify what I just said, Carol, I'm a lazy crafter, so I can spend more time doing the things that I really love. So it doesn't mean I spend any less time crafting. I just spend the time doing the things I really want. Look at that. Look at the pretty dottage. Oh. Oh, oh. Look. Look, look, look. I am very tempted to do Starry Sky dottage, but I think I'm just going to leave it because I like the brightness in the background. Well, I am super pleased how this turned out. I have to admit, 5-10 minutes in, I wasn't sure at all where it was going, but there we go. Oh, like I said earlier, the only benefit perhaps of I'll rephrase that. You know, earlier I said something about maybe putting crushed curry into some of the centres of these flowers. That still could look great. The only thing is I haven't got crushed curry as a... Oh, I've got it as a pen. Oh, I've got it as a stamping right marker. So I'm not going to break my challenge. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to test it out on maybe there. Yeah, this is crushed curry. I just see what it looks like having those centres. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's try that one as well. To be honest, there's a lot of crushed curry on some of these flowers already, but I just think having a defined centre just looks good. There we go. Oh, so now I can do what I sometimes do. I don't necessarily need to do it too much, but actually sometimes going around the edges of the butterflies can sometimes help make them pop a bit more. There we go. I don't feel I need to do it on all of them. Maybe somewhere where you're struggling for it to be so defined, it's worth doing, but no, I'm not going to do any more because otherwise all I'm going to see is yellow lines everywhere. So there we go. Right, take care, Linda. Have a great day. Hi, Pickloop. Welcome to the live. The splattered dottage makes it. Yeah, and you can also do dottage with your Stampin' Right marker by flicking out of the inside of your lids. So I'm just going to do some little bits of yellow dottage now. There's always a way to get dottage, even without a dottage stamp. There we go. Right, so just to recap on the colours, everybody, we started off with grey granite and stamped with Eden's Garden, the big stamp, that one, in the background throughout, first generation and second generation. Then stamped with Starry Sky, some of the flowers from framed, put my teeth in, framed florets. So that was with the Starry Sky. Then we stamped with the butterflies with Starry Sky also. Then used fresh Freesia and coloured in the flowers, faux coloured in with the beautiful Framed Occasions stamp set. This flower here was just brilliant for doing that. I decided not to use Beauty of Friendship, even though I did pick it out, but carried on using Bamboo Beauty to add some of Tahitian tied leaves. Also got some more grey granite in there with the bamboo. and got some crushed curry leaves in the background, and also inked some crushed curry on there as well. And what else? A little bit of dottage with the old splatter technique. Oh, and then I coloured in the butterflies using the Tahitian Tide Stampin' Blends. All right, there we go. You're sorting a printer issue. Oh, yay, you can sleep tonight. Yeah, indeed. Yes, 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 yes. Although my husband and I have started watching, he subscribed to Apple TV. Like, we tend to do it when there's like offers and stuff on these sort of subscription services. Anyway, there's a, if you're into mild horror, there's a program we're watching called The Servant, and it's produced by M. Night Shyamalan. So if you're a M. Night fan, you may enjoy it. Okay, it's like a big old mystery. It's like a weird mystery. So anyway, so what's really great about it is that they come in like sort of half an hour episodes, and Tom and I, because we're busy, he's he doesn't have hours to spare to enjoy TV. He's a busy guy. So half an hour episodes are great. So he and I were able to, watch one at lunchtime. We were having our lunch, and sometimes if we've got time over in the evening, we'll watch it as well. So there we go. We're watching that at the moment, The Servant. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Definitely going to have to watch this replay a few times. Oh, thank you, Glenna. Thank you. Try and get you guys a little bit closer. I will take a photograph and put it on the thumbnail so that you can see. There we go. So there we go. Right, lots of love to everybody. Is there anything else that I need to answer questions about? Let me know now quickly. And again, if you want to check out my class, the Emboss Resist class, then email me. There we go. Glenn has just put the email in there, and it's happening on Friday, or Saturday morning for you Aussies and Kiwis. Thank you, Catherine. It looks like a wildflower meadow. Yeah, it's got that vibe, but I'm not sure you get, a wildflower meadow with a Japanese little, thing in there too. Mind you, I have bamboo in my garden. We've brought it over. So there we go. Right. No more questions. Oh, thank you, Miss Joanna. Yay, that'll up my takings for February. Thank you so much. So I forget to mention that actually you can tip me if you particularly enjoy a video of mine. Tips are gratefully received if you can't, especially if you can't shop with me, because maybe you've you're a demonstrator, or you already have a demonstrator that you shop with. Yes, you can tip via PayPal, the link's in the description, or via doing super chat, or after the fact. Actually, YouTube have done a button that you can pay, you can press afterwards if you want to tip somebody. So I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Heather. Last orders. I've already placed that order's gone in. Yeah, that order's gone in. What are you going to use it for? Oh, Diana, I'm going to use this to probably make a card. Yeah, yes, I will, Carol Batchelor. Yeah, sorry. And if I get my templates out. So this one will make, I think, beautiful, what I call fatter slimline cards. If we were to cut this into 3 sections, I think that would work really well. And you can see there, we've got a big butterfly there, and there, and then we've just cut off the wings of a few little ones. I'm not sure. I wonder if it would work slightly slimmer. It might do. Yeah, just about. We might end up cutting off a butterfly there, but oh, it could work like that. Oh, there we go. There you see the 3 lines there. So yeah, we could cut it like, and actually just use that as a card front and then use this section for something else, or maybe choose one that hasn't got so many butterflies or something in it. So like for here, for example, I could use that section there and then use that for something else. I know we don't like cutting butterflies, do we? So yeah, same here. Oh, actually, that whole section. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and just use that top section for a card. There we go. So yeah, sometimes if I have time on a live, I'll make the cards at the same time, but tonight that's not what I'm going to do. I'm already here, you know, I've already been here for a while. But this goes into my stash, and then you might see me make cards from this in the next couple of weeks. Do you have the Lucky Clover stamp? And if yes, can you do a one-sheet wonder? I'm so sorry, Audrey, I don't. I did look at getting the punch, but I believe the punch, I don't know if the punch sold out. It might still be back and available now, but I was considering getting the punch because I like having other leaves available. Let me have a look at, oh, excuse me, sorry, stifling a yawn there. Let me have a look at the stamp set and see if I can make any recommendations on how to use it. Oh, I tell you what I've just ordered. I have just ordered that one. Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so it's a solid stamp. Very solid, in fact. Would you want to use it as a clover, Audrey? Yeah, I think I would struggle with this because of its size. I mean, to me, it could look floral. So if you stamp this in a colour other than green, I think you could make it look like a flower, particularly that one and that one. This one, I think, is so obviously a clover that's a bit tricky that you probably just need to use it as a leaf. But it would make quite a fun leaf to add to a floral design. Then this intrigues me. I like this little kind of like splattering. This would be great as sort of background dotage, background kind of texture. So yes, heart punch to make your own clover. Yeah, you could do that actually. Yes, so if you have a small heart punch, you could just punch out 4. But yeah, no, I did wonder about getting it. I haven't in the end. But yeah, no, I've not got this one. I guess because I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I just kind of overlooked it. So, oh, thank you, Diana. If you particularly liked Stamped One Sheet Wonders, then I do have a Stamped One Sheet Wonder playlist. And then there's other stuff. But yeah. I didn't get this one. I think the jury's still out on this one for me because it's already a cluster. I think I'd find it difficult. Vicky's been sitting in the back row. Hi, Pamela Kirby Davis. This is gorgeous. Love this. I want to play with this more. Love the little texture in that. These are really cute. Yeah, y'all know I've got this one. Love the leaves on that one. I considered this one. I have a downline with it and she's made some stunning cards with it. But I was thinking that even like you've got this kind of, I know it's supposed to be a heart shape, but if you stamp that repeatedly and turned it, you would lose it looking like a heart. So you could just use it to kind of make lovely background texture. Then you could stamp the heart in a way to make it look like a flower. And that leaf is pretty. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Hello, Miss Bonnie C. Hello. Yes, do come back and see us again, Diana. We love seeing people come back. We love getting to know people. And occasionally on my Facebook group, so I have a Facebook group called Artful Stampin Space. And if there's something that you've seen on my channel that you really like and you've tried to have a go, then I'd love to see what you come up with. So if you want more inspiration, there are some super talented people in that group. And please also, can I just say, those of you who are perhaps new to the group and you may feel a little bit intimidated by all these people churning out their stampings, please don't be afraid of just sharing what you've made, because everyone has had to start from somewhere. And unless you invite criticism, as in you say, oh, what could have I done better? Everybody is super kind on there, okay? And they will cheer you on to the max. So just go for it. Just share what you make. And if you feel that you want to improve, then say, oh, what could I have done different? And then people will offer their help. But generally, stick pictures of what you've made and just go for it. Okay? And keep playing. Hello, it's Hattie. Hello. Lovely to see you. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, do please go back and watch. Diana, you'll be watching for a long time and drooling. Thanks for the idea, Ruth. I like the idea of using a bigger flower and smaller for the clover. Okay, go for it, Audrey. Yeah, I'd be really, really great to see what you come up with. Navarana, the sea turtles are fab, but maybe it's more of an Esther thing. Possibly. I think Martina's got it, Navarana. Yeah, it's definitely a Martina stamp. So I am curious to see what she comes up with that one. I've been lurking too. It's relaxing. Making one, I hope, will be a joyful experience. Yes, 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 yes. And if you want to join classes, it's done via Zoom. So if you're not in the same country as me, fabulous, that's fine, as long as it's in a time that works for you. So generally my classes I teach them of an evening or my morning. So my evening is USA, Canada's afternoon, and Europe's at 1 hour ahead of me. And then at this time, the Australians and New Zealanders are just waking up. So sometimes I get those guys in the classes as well. But anyway, email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, if you're wanting to do a class. The next one is a emboss resist one, which is kind of a bit of an advanced technique for those of you who've got embossing powder. But I do have, I think there are a few people who still wanted to do the white ink class. And I'm sure I came up with an idea of which one I was going to teach next. I was discussing it with Linda, wasn't I? Oh, right. That side of my brain is not in right now, Linda. But anyway, there we go. I'm going to love you and leave you, everybody. Email me if you have any questions. Lots of love. Have a great night, morning, evening, wherever you are. Go forth and create.